Listen to me now because this is urgent. Your heart already knows the name, but your mind keeps spinning in circles. Tonight we end the spinning. Tonight you get the clarity your spirit asked for. No more mixed signals. No more almosts. No more waiting rooms. You are stepping into decision. You are stepping into the person who is yours. Breathe once. Put your hand on your chest. Say quietly, I choose peace and truth. Good. Now listen. There are 8 signs you can test in real life. These signs come from heaven's guidance. Each sign is practical. Each sign is specific. Each sign removes confusion. First sign. The decision is not heavy with fear. It lands like a key in a lock. The sound is small, but the door moves. When you picture a life with this person, your shoulders drop. Your breath evens out. Your brain stops bargaining. You stop building a case for or against. There is a quiet yes. Not fireworks. Not panic. A deep yes. If you need to talk yourself into them every day, it is not them. If you must defend them in your own head, it is not them. If your body tenses when their name appears on your phone, it is not them. The right one settles you. Second sign. You can choose them without betraying yourself. You do not shrink to fit their mood. You do not hide your gifts to keep peace. You do not dim your voice to avoid a fight. With this person you expand. Your calling gets louder. Your discipline gets stronger. Your schedule gets cleaner. You start keeping promises to yourself. Not because they force you, but because your life finally makes sense. Third sign. You are not pulled in 3 directions. The past stops calling your name. The old pattern stops offering secret deals. You recognize the loop and you step out. You do not stalk timelines. You do not wait for late-night pings. You no longer crave crumbs. With the right one, your soul deletes the back door. Fourth sign. Letting go becomes an action, not a slogan. You clean old chats. You box old gifts. You unfollow silent hooks. You stop rehearsing speeches in the shower. You forgive people who never apologized. You bless them and release them. And a lightness enters your chest. That lightness is not loneliness. It is room. Room for the true one to land. Fifth sign. Joy shows up as community. Friends who love you notice the change first. They say you look rested. They say you laugh from your belly again. They say your eyes hold steady now. The right person fits your people. Not perfectly, but peacefully. Your best friend does not pull you aside with a warning. Your sibling does not say, I don't recognize you anymore. Your community breathes with relief. Because you are safe. Sixth sign. Humor heals the little frictions. Tires go flat. Food burns. A plan falls through. You both chuckle at the same moment. Not mocking. Not mean. Just soft. Just human. Anger does not rush in for the small things. Sarcasm does not scratch. You can tease and be teased without shutting down. You recover quickly. That is spiritual maturity dressed as laughter. Seventh sign. The page turns and you feel it. New ideas. New places. New skills. They inspire growth without controlling you. They don't fear your glow. They clap for your progress. They give you space to try and fail and try again. They do not keep score. They do not weaponize your dreams. Their energy is forward. Their words are fuel. Eighth sign. Destiny nudges your timeline. Doors open in ways you could not script. Right conversations at the right hour. Right mentor arrives. Right house appears. Right trip lines up. Not perfect, but aligned. Setbacks become setups. Delays protect you. Coincidences multiply until you stop calling them coincidences. Now let's get personal. You asked which particular person. Not theory. Not a horoscope. A person. Listen for these details. You already know them or will meet them through someone you trust. A cousin. A coworker with steady character. A friend who has watched you cry and held your secrets. This person is not a stranger from chaos. They enter through a safe door. They respect your routine before they ask to change it. They are curious about your work. They ask how you think. Not just what you post. They notice what you do when nobody claps. They compliment your discipline. They show up in the daytime. They keep plans. They do not promise the moon at 2 a.m. and then vanish at noon. Their humor is kind. They do not tease your scars. They do not joke about your boundaries. They do not perform charm for your friends and punish you in private. Their warmth is the same everywhere. They have a pattern of service. Little things. Looking for ways to help without being asked. Replacing what they finished. Sending the document on time. Leaving places better than they found them. You will catch them doing good when no one is watching. That is gold. You will spot their courage in small decisions. They admit mistakes fast. They repair without sulking. They choose truth over impressing strangers. They do not flirt with exits when commitment gets real. Courage is not loud here. It is consistent. Now the card that shouts, make a decision. Here is how to make it without panic. Write 2 lists on paper. Not a phone note. Use your own handwriting. Left side. What my future needs to stay healthy. Right side. What I am afraid to lose. Read the left side first every morning for 7 days. Then look at the person who matches it. If someone only fills your right side, they are not your spouse. If someone supports your left side in ordinary weeks, that is the one heaven keeps highlighting. Let go means do 3 actions this week. Block 1 number that keeps you in limbo. Throw out 1 object that keeps you nostalgic. Close 1 tab that keeps you spiraling. Simple. Physical. Final. The 3 of Cups in real life looks like this. You enjoy them in public. You are proud to stand beside them. Your friends lean in when they talk. Your aunt smiles after meeting them. Your mentor texts you. Good choice. Stay steady. Holidays do not terrify you, because both families feel seen. And if family is complicated, they handle it with grace. Firm where needed. Gentle where possible. Sense of humor sign. On a hard week, they bring soup. They bring a story that loosens your jaw. They do not minimize your pain. They widen your sky. Laughter returns your breath. That is medicine. Page of Wands sign. They are learning something now. A course. A craft. A project beyond their comfort. They invite you into growth too. Museum on a random Wednesday. Morning walk on purpose. Cooking a new recipe with music on. Life feels fresh. Screens drop away without a fight. Renewed connection sign. For some of you, it is someone from before. Not the one who refused to heal. Not the one who made you small. This is the person who tried. But timing failed. Life took you different directions. Now the timing is clean. You both did your inner work. You both have language for your needs. When you speak again, it does not feel like rewinding. It feels like arriving. Wheel of Fortune sign. A pivot you didn't plan. You moved cities. They changed teams. You attended a friend's small gathering you almost skipped. And there they were. Destiny hiding in ordinary minutes. Pay attention to the plain days. God loves using those. Blessing in disguise sign. A plan falls apart. A date is cancelled. A job is delayed. And because of that, you meet them. Or you meet the person who introduces you. Stop cursing the detours. Start scanning for provision. Here is how the right person treats your boundaries. They do not push your no. They ask what helps when you are anxious. They keep your stories off group chats. They defend you in rooms you are not in. They do not make you choose between your faith and their comfort. They respect sacred things. Here is how you will know you can build a home with them. They locate the leak before the wall molds. They plan ahead for groceries. They stack savings without drama. They show receipts. They tell you when they are scared and what they are doing about it. They do not outsource their growth to your patience. Your dates shift from performance to presence. Phones face down. Conversations without scoreboards. Silence that is not heavy. Errands that feel like time well spent. Inside jokes that arrive a little too easily. Your prayer life changes. You pray more because peace invites you. You do not beg. You give thanks. You move from please make them choose me to please guide our choices. That shift marks maturity. Your body says yes. Not only attraction, but health. You sleep better after seeing them. Your appetite returns to normal. Your headaches reduce. Your skin clears. Your nervous system trusts the room. Red flags you will not ignore this time. Gossip disguised as humor. Nicks at your competence. Love bomb then breadcrumb. Always busy yet always online. Secrets about small things. Defensiveness when you name a need. Promises stacked without dates. Apologies without amends. If you see these, step back. Your spouse does not train you to abandon yourself. Now I will paint a scene. You are standing near a door after a small event. Not fancy. A workshop. A church team night. A friend's birthday in a backyard. They are stacking chairs without being asked. You notice hands that serve. You talk. The talk is not fireworks. It is ease. On the way home you do not replay every second. You just feel steady. 2 days later they send the link they promised. On time. No angle. That is how covenant begins. Quietly. Cleanly. Specific profiles to help you recognize. They often work in roles that require follow-through. Healthcare. Education. Operations. Engineering. Law with a conscience. Small business with real customers. Their life shows a rhythm. Early mornings or reliable nights. You can predict their week in good ways. They have a friend they have kept for years. Not many, but 1 or 2 who can vouch for their growth. They speak with respect about past partners. They do not spit poison. They have learned. They are learning still. They love something simple. Plants. Books. Running. Drums. Fishing at dawn. Bread baked on weekends. This steadiness will bless your home. They will ask you 3 questions that mark them. What does support look like for you this month? How do you like repair after conflict? Is there anything you need me to do differently? And then, they act on your answers. Your first conflict with them will be revealing. They will not disappear. They will not write a speech about your flaws. They will take a walk and return with humility. They will summarize what they heard you say. They will own their part first. They will offer a next step with a timeline. You will feel safe disagreeing. That is rare. Treasure it. Now, make the decision. Say their names softly to yourself. Check your breath. Check your peace. Check your lists. If heaven keeps circling you back to the same person. If the 8 signs show up in ordinary weeks. If your mentors nod yes. Choose. Choosing does not mean rushing. It means clarity with pace. It means meeting families with respect. It means paperwork in order. It means goals on the calendar. It means spending within reason. It means prayer and planning holding hands. Tonight write them a simple message. I appreciate the way you show up. I would like to keep building this. No puzzles. No games. Let truth speak. Watch how they respond. Consistency is louder than poetry. I bless your decision. I bless your days with clean signals. I bless your phone with good news. I bless your mind with focused calm. I bless your feet to walk out of loops. I bless your home to be with light and laughter. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on time. And if your spirit knows, reach for their hand. Choose them. Choose peace. Choose the life that is calling you forward. Now the second layer of clarity. Write these tests on paper. Language test. Do they say we more than I when planning? Time test. Do they protect an hour for you without being reminded? Money test. Do they make honest small choices even when nobody would notice otherwise? Spiritual test. Do they honor the quiet moments you need? Repair test. Do they circle back after a hard day to close the loop? If you can mark yes on 4 out of 5, you have found your person. What about you? You will be asked to grow too. You will release the fantasy of constant fireworks. You will practice clear asks. You will keep your word. You will forgive fast and wisely. You will say no to old noise. You will become a safe place too. Because covenant is 2 builders. Not 1 rescuer and 1 project. The proposal will not save you. The ring will not heal you. Healing is now. Clarity is now. Steady love is now. Choose it today in small choices. Your wedding is a public yes. Your daily choices are the true vows. You have carried enough confusion. Open your hands. Let it fall. Pick up the pen. Write your yes, live it. The right person is already in reach. Closer than your fear suggests. Humble enough to learn. Brave enough to lead. Gentle enough to listen. Strong enough to stay. You are ready. You are choosing. Let peace seal it. I am with you. Keep listening. The next steps are simple. And holy. And yours. I know you want part 2. Lean closer. Let us go deeper and even more specific. Straight lines. Clear checks. Steps you can take this week. Start with your home. Make space for the life you're building. Clear one drawer. One shelf. One corner. Invite order. Order invites covenant. Chaos invites delay. Your home will tell your heart what season you are in. Make it say, prepared. Now go to your phone. 3 changes. Favorites list reflects your future, not your history. Mute the voice that drags you back to drama. Create a shared calendar for experiments. Not for control. For clarity. People who plan with you value you. Your person respects your work windows. If you tell them you are offline from 9 to noon, they do not start a fire at 9:15. They wait. They honor. They cheer at noon. That respect is not small. It is everything. Food test. Notice how you eat together. Fast, distracted, defensive. Or slow, present, grateful. Do they take the last piece without asking? Do they refill your glass without making a show? Meals reveal character. Watch the table. Money test part 2. Look for honesty in tiny amounts. Bus fare. Tips. Change. Do they round up for generosity? Or down for advantage? Generous people are safe people. Family map. You will not fix their family. They will not fix yours. But you will face both with honor. They do not mock your traditions. You do not mock theirs. If one relative is unsafe, you both set a plan. Boundaries with compassion. Holidays with strategy. Love without self-betrayal. Conflict path. Name the pattern early. Do you both shut down? Do you both chase? Do you flip roles? Agree on a rule. No midnight decisions. No threats. No audience. Return after rest. Apologize with verbs, not adjectives. I was wrong. Here is what I will do differently by Friday. Covenant grows in that soil. Health path. The right person cares for your body's signals. You cancel a date for a migraine. They send care, not guilt. You need sunlight. They plan a walk. You need silence. They guard a quiet hour. That is love in practice. Dream path. Share your top 3 dreams. Write them on a page together. Put dates next to the first steps. Start with tiny actions. Email the mentor. Price the course. Set the savings auto-transfer. Watch how they respond. Do they laugh at your dream? Or add a brick to it? Marry the one who adds bricks. Faith path. You do not debate your sanity for believing. They do not tug you away from prayer. You invite each other to grow. One reads. One leads. Both listen. Neither mocks holy things. Friends path. You keep 2 independent friendships each. Not secret. Not threatened. Healthy love breathes. Control suffocates. Watch for jealousy dressed as romance. Walk away from cages. Past path. If this is a renewed connection, talk plainly about the old season. Name what failed. Name what changed. Name what you will do when stress returns. Write the repair plan like a recipe. So when it gets hot, you do not guess. Work path. Do they keep their word at work? Do they clean up mistakes at work? Do they talk about colleagues with respect? If they lie for the job, they will lie for other things. Choose someone who chooses integrity when it costs. Fun path. Plan joy on purpose. Cheap joy. Picnic. Bike ride. Used book hunt. Board game. Silly dance in the kitchen. If you need expensive noise to feel close, you will starve later. If you can laugh with nothing, you will feast for decades. Test for hidden anger. Watch how they treat delays. Traffic. A long line. A waiter who is new. Do their eyes harden? Does their voice cut? Or can they breathe and bless? Your children will learn from that tone. Choose softness with strength. Test for secret loneliness. Do they need a crowd to feel real? Or can they sit with you and enjoy stillness? Covenant needs people. But it also needs quiet. Balance is health. Timing confirmation. 3 waves usually appear. First, internal peace. Second, external order. Schedules align. Bills make sense. Third, communal blessing. Wise people say yes. If you only have one wave, wait for the other 2. Not forever, but wisely. Now the question you keep whispering. Is it A or B? Listen. The right choice is the one you can explain to your future child without shame. This is how I chose your other parent. Tell that story in a sentence now. If the sentence tastes like truth, you are close. Practical red line. No secret relationships. No half commitments. No waiting for someone who keeps you as a backup. If they need endless time to figure it out, they have decided. They just don't want to say it. Bless them and go. Practical green line. Clear pursuit. Honest timelines. Shared planning. Gentle joy in ordinary days. Repair that works. Faith that breathes. Bodies that rest in each other's presence. If you are scared of choosing wrong, try this. Choose for 90 days with intention. Exclusive. Curious. Kind. After 90 days, evaluate with your mentor. Peace. Progress. Patterns. If all 3 are present, extend the runway. If not, land the plane. Your wedding is not a performance review of your life. It is a covenant launch. Plan the marriage more than the party. Pick counselors before you need them. Agree on money meetings. Agree on tech rules at night. Agree on a Sabbath rhythm. Agree on how you will say I need help without shame. Look at their bookshelf or their feed. Do you see only outrage? Only memes? Or tools for growth? People become what they consume. Choose a gardener, not a critic. Look at their room or car. Not perfection, but respect. Order is love made visible to your future. Look at their eyes when you share pain. Do they look away? Do they rush to fix? Or do they stay and make your sadness safe? That is the spouse posture. If they are younger or older, age is not the point. Maturity is. Check how they hold power. Check how they receive feedback. Check how they treat people who cannot repay them. If distance is involved, watch effort. Tickets. Time zones. Shared budgets. Consistency across months. Fantasy fades without action. Covenant flies on schedules and sacrifice. If culture or language is different, lean into curiosity. Learn family codes. Trade recipes. Honor names. Study each other without trying to erase each other. 2 worlds can make a larger home. If you carry a past divorce or a deep loss, you are not disqualified. You are deeper. Bring your wisdom. Bring your healed scar. Do not rehearse shame. Speak truth. Let this love be a witness to redemption. If children are in the picture already, the right person courts them with respect. Not gifts alone. Time. Patience. Boundaries. They do not compete with your child for your attention. They join the circle. If your calling is public, music, ministry, business, teaching, they are steady enough to handle lights and shadows. They do not chase your platform. They guard your person. They know when to pull you home to rest. Now the final scan. Close your eyes. Picture holidays 3 years from now. Where are you eating? Who is laughing? What arguments did you avoid by planning? What new traditions carry your names? If the picture is warm and sane with this person, let that guide you. Picture a hard year. Job loss. Illness. A move you did not want. How do they stand? Are they beside you? Are they calm enough to make a list and begin? Choose the one whose presence lowers the storm inside you. Here is the closing practice. 4-7 nights. Before sleep, speak this out loud. I choose love that builds. I choose peace that lasts. I choose truth that frees. I choose the partner who chooses me in the light of day. Then sleep. Watch your dreams. Watch your mornings. Clarity will rise. Tomorrow send 2 messages. One to the person who is not for you. Thank you for our time. I am going a different direction now. Be well. One to the person who is for you. I value what we are building. Let's keep choosing this with care. Simple words. Sacred moves. Your angels have been working the edges of your days. Opening doors. Closing traps. You are not alone in this. You have help in every room you enter. Walk in. Head high. Heart clean. Marriage is not a rescue boat. It is a garden. Plant daily. Water daily. Pull weeds early. Share harvest gladly. Rest on purpose. Laugh loudly. Pray softly. Touch kindly. Speak life. You asked which particular person. Here is your answer in plain speech. It is the one who brings your nervous system to rest. Who multiplies your honest effort. Who honors your boundaries and your God. Who repairs fast and loves steady. Who fits your community and protects your solitude. Who treats the ordinary like treasure. Choose them. I bless your yes. I bless your steps. I bless your home to come. And I bless every small decision that builds it. Go make the call. Go set the date for the next honest conversation. Go buy the small thing for the new life. Do not wait for perfect. Move with peace. You are ready. You are seen. You are loved. And your person is closer than you think.